Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, like, subscribe as well to follow daily TAs. But taking a look at a video I wanted to cover here for AMP. So AMP right now is trading at 0.05603. 24-hour volume here, we are down 44%. And market cap here, we are down 9%. All-time high today so far was at 6119. So heading over to the chart here, you guys, I am going to be covering 4 time intervals, 1 week, 1 day, 2 hours, and then 30 minutes. So taking a look at the week, you guys, we have some impulses with these high swing candles itself and ultimately getting closer to our 20 MA. As we can see, the Bollinger Bands are squeezing in. It didn't really initiate doing a pinch. Normally, we do want a pinch here to show us if we are going to be breaking out either an uptrend or a downtrend. And of course, if we are found below the 20 MA as that pinch occurs, then we are going to fall even further downtrend. Or if we're found near the top and close above the 20 MA in a pinch, then we are going to break out in an uptrend. But if we take a look at our RSI here, the white line is at 56%, and then the pink line here for our D line is at 30%. So there is still some wiggle room for the price to continue to come up before a major retracement hitting at 80% on a weekly time frame. If you take a look at an area of convergence or an area of interest where the price may want to lead to, we don't really essentially have a whole lot to work with. I mean, this is kind of a really optimistic price here for AMP of 0.01478 here, but essentially we haven't even penetrated or even come close to retesting our 20 MA, so that is really not realistic. But if we take a look here, as our MACD indicator shows us in the green, these bars are not enough to come up and retest our 20 MA. We do need to see bigger bars, bigger histograms in the green for us to even come up and, play around this number itself. As we can see, the volume is decreasing. So if we want the price to come up, we do want to see the volume to increase as well, along with our histogram as well, increase in that. If we take a look on our daily time frame as well, we can see again, price sparked all the way up here as high as 9460. As price is retracing down, we can see this line itself has actually went right through our Bollinger Band at the upper band, went through our 50 MA, and of course, of that pressure of the uptrend, of course, the body itself is found near the bottom end. We didn't break above or close above the 20 MA, which is this orange line here. As price is coming back down, this is a false breakout or a rejection at this resistance line. We could see the Bollinger Bands are narrowing, meaning lower volatility. The price is either going to consolidate sideways here, or it is going to move fairly slowly, and doesn't work in our favor either that the volume itself is decreasing as volume is coming down to an area of support. So watch out for this on a daily time frame. I feel like it may come back down here for 5397 until we get another impulse. Now, if we take a look on our daily time frame as well, you guys, we can see that the price normally typically moves sideways and then a huge pump with volume and, manipulation here with the price. Move sideways, huge pump. Sideways pump, right? So essentially it is going to occur again where we do move sideways. We're going to get another pump in volume and possibly come back up here at 7877 here. As the RSI is continuing to drop again at 43%, be prepared for price to retrace to this level here. Going into 2-hour time frame, you guys, we can see rejection here from our 20 MA on September 11th, continuing to come down in an essential downtrend corridor, going to hit resistance, coming down to support, and we are doing this diagonal dance coming down. Again, this is continuation of this bearish from the breakout here on September 11th. So what we're going to anticipate again as the Bollinger Bands are coming in closer is lower volatility. We're going to move sideways itself. We're going to come back up here and retest this area of resistance at 588, shown on the left-hand side here back on September 8th to September 10th. If price is going to come back up here and retest this area of resistance, it is going to be an area of interest because of our 20 MA. Not only that, price is going to anticipate to come up to 80% and most likely get rejected from this line once again. If we take a look at our MACD indicator too at the very bottom here, I'm just going to move it so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. We can see it is getting smaller in the histogram. So normally whenever we see the histograms or these bars getting smaller like this is going to be a sign that there is going to be an initial breakout. And what I showed you guys in the previous daily, what we have seen in the history of AMP is that the price moves sideways and then pump up. So essentially with this histogram being very, very small in volume, it is going to get amped up for a breakout here, okay? Going into a 30-minute time frame, you guys, again, we can see more refined as the downtrend corridor is coming. But now what we're actually seeing is we made a lower high compared to the previous one. So we're coming up lighter. As we are making continuously higher lows, we're coming down even more. So essentially creating this triangle. And whenever triangles, again, in my last video here on Loom Network, we saw in a symmetric triangle, it's either a breakout in an uptrend or a breakout in a downtrend. And you guys know if we are found closing above the 20 MA, this orange line, and seeing closer to the top of the Bollinger Band as these pinch in and squeeze in, then we're going to break out in an uptrend and hit the resistance line of 78% here. If we are found at the very bottom of our 20 MA line as the Bollinger Band squeeze in, increase of volume, we're going to break downtrend. Okay, so essentially it is going to break out here in a 30-minute time frame in the next couple of hours or so, depending again our signal of our Bollinger Bands, the signal of the volume. If it does increase where the price is seen either on top of the top of the 20 MA or found at the very bottom of the MA. And before we get excited for any type of breakout, we need a retest. So if price is found up here, closes above perfect, we need to retest the 20 MA as an area of support to confirm we are breaking out, as we can see as a false breakout. Same thing with the bottom as well in this triangle. We want to make sure that if price does break below this somewhat of a trend line, you guys, coming down, we want to retest it to see if it's an area of resistance to confirm price is going to come back down, because it could possibly be a trap and a false breakout here. So that is my video. I've always wanted to cover AMP, you guys. I'm really happy that I have. Let me know what you think down below. And like I said, if you haven't subscribe to the channel for your favorite TAs on a daily movement. So I will see you guys next time.